Your brothers? No.
Yes!
Beginning to get on my nerves. Who are those guys? I couldn't do that. Could you do that? How can they do that? Who are those guys?
The fucking DIAZ brothers!
Brandon,
Yes,
it's time.
it is time. Summon the ass mage.
Summon the ass man. Dude, what's up, everybody? We got some people in the chat here. I'm going to get the link. I'm going to tweet it out. We just got home. We're going to be hanging out for about an hour, talking about what's been going on with the DIAZ brothers. And we have a hot topic tonight, Brandon. I'm sure you haven't heard anything about yet, but that's why we
Do you mean a spicy topic?
Oh, we got a spicy topic too. But the real reason we do these shows is so we can catch Brandon up about what's been going on in CG.
Yeah.
Did you know that?
Yeah, I remember from last time.
I'm going to tweet this out. And, you know, I have the video, the new video for the channel uploaded here. We could play it. Do you want to preface anything, or should we do that later? Or
Which video?
The spicy video.
Well, we're not going to show it.
We have people go to our YouTube channel later and watch the new.
Yeah, we need the views. You
All
can't
right.
cannibalize our views.
That's right. All right, let's see. We got what about in the chat? The question isn't should we crowdfund, it's should we crowdfund. We got Ann in the chat. Rob is here. Gate kept again. We got Nail Buddy in the chat. New plushie by Doge. There's a new Doge plushie out, Brennan?
I don't know. Maybe. Is it like a Tesla plushie? Because you can go on Tesla's website now and buy merch natively in Dogecoin. They just added a new mug.
Yeah, we talked about
Tesla
that.
mug. Yeah, but they added new merch.
Jeremy Burtz is here.
We
What's
should
up, Jay?
do a weekly update on the merch.
J Doll wants a shirt. Oh yeah, did we sell a shirt? Do we have to make and send out?
I don't know. Where did you buy the shirt?
Well, don't
Or
be
is
so
he talking
hostile.
about like this shirt on the Lost Pages campaign?
I don't know. Maybe he's talking about the Lost Pages shirt, because I think Jay Money did buy a Lost Pages shirt. American Comic Company in the house. What's up? So we got some stuff in this week, Brandon. First off, and I don't think the man's in here. Probably not. I got this very special gift from our good friend Nolan Lockhart.
Yeah,
So,
this was cool.
amazing. I don't have this. Let's get me a little bit bigger here. Check this out. Look what I got.
Mm-hmm.
This 90s DC Comics Lobo trading card, Heroes from Beyond, Bisley card. Where's his signature here? I saw it earlier. It's very small. Oh yeah, it's in the hair here.
Nobody can see that.
There it is. You see it? See it?
Oh yeah, there it is.
It says Biz. Love the shadow. It's got the full back. And we were talking about this earlier today.
Yeah, we were, because here's the thing, you know, we've always said this, that if you're a comic book artist, you're either a fat fuck or you're a jacked fuck, right? But
Right.
I don't think anybody knows anything about physiology, because apparently Lobo is 6'4", just like me. And he weighs 210 pounds, not dissimilar from me, except he's jacked out of his mind.
Right.
Unless he has hollow bird bones, That kind of doesn't make any sense.
His hair is dark gray. Did you know that? I just thought it was black.
Yeah, I just thought it was black also.
Yeah. There you go. Thank you to Noah Lockhart for the gift. Now I'm sure we're not going to get a lot of live viewers tonight because a lot of people are streaming. Nail Bunny says Brandon is 175 pounds soaking wet.
Yeah.
That's how much they bill Darby Allin at, the wrestler.
Yeah.
175. Which he's probably lighter than that. Hail Degenerates. We got Metalsmith. We got Phoenix in the chat here. Johnny Cage doing some awesome art on Twitter I've been seeing. Brent, today marks another week down where we have not gone over the fan art contest. How do you feel about this?
I'm liking it. I think put it off for as long as possible.
Put it off until the book is about to go to print.
Yeah, and then when we decide to do it, then it will have been done.
It'll get done. Yeah. Jay Dallas says my silhouette shirt. Can't wait.
Yeah. That's all right. So he's just he's
2
just
months.
trying to confuse us.
2 months.
Yeah. Oh man, we did make some cool progress on Lost Pages piece. I don't know if we ever talk about the ash can with the cover.
Yeah, I'm sure we talked about it. I'll pull it up.
Let's pull up the ash can cover here real quick.
I'm pulling it up. Pulling up the ash can cover here.
Jay Dalla is 5'7". He's a scrapper.
That's right. All right, let me pull this up here. This ash can totally completely done. All the interiors and everything. Just working on the cover right now and explain that to people, Bren.
Yeah, we're working on the cover right now.
Expound upon that.
All right. So Phil always wanted to do this thing. I'm assuming we talked about it before, where it's kind of a throwback to these old ash cans that were done, where they're printed directly on colored paper. So we're trying to get a way to have this done on red paper with black ink and white ink. Now, white ink is notoriously difficult to print.
It's not naturally found in nature.
Yeah, white ink doesn't exist in nature. So we can get this done. At our print shop at work, we recently got the ability to print on white ink. However, for our machine, they don't sell colored paper rolls, apparently. So we're going to make sure that this gets done. But we made some excellent progress with another print shop that we use a lot for other ash cans and such. And they're working on making sure that we can get this done with red paper, black and white ink, and it's going to look real true and real vibrant, and it's going to be awesome.
Yeah, that's going to be sweet. So in the future, I wanted to do because this is a 3-part ash can series. So you'd have the first one would be red, and then you'd have white and blue for the subsequent ones. So we'll see if we can make that happen too down the line for the next ones. So making progress. I've been lettering the hell out of some pages. Oh, I made a cool trailer. Did you see that trailer, Bren?
Yeah. You posted it in the group, right?
Yeah. I posted it on Instagram too. Let me pull that up. We could woo the audience over.
Cool.
We can do that. But yeah, I've been lettering a lot and just getting a ton of work done. Dude, I lettered this double page spread at the end of the silhouette story, and it took like 4 hours. It was crazy. There was so many, not because of the dialogue, it was just the sound effects. There's like a lot of sound effects, and they're very involved. So that was super fun. And I think there's like 4 pages left to letter. We need 1 more to come in from Dan Dahl, and then that's going to get colored. Hopefully we have that this weekend, and then we'll be all set to go to the editors and get it looked over. let's see. J Doll says, y'all can print?
Yeah, so at the Galloping Ghost, there's many facets of the business, and one of them is Galloping Ghost reproductions. So we have the ability to do large format printing right now. So we don't have like a production run printer where we could print comic books and stuff.
Mhm.
But we can do like we do posters for our campaigns. We do the custom T-shirts for short runs. We can do like banners for conventions and tablecloth, table drops for the front of tables at conventions. All kinds of stuff like that, especially large format things or posters and stuff like that. Also, we can do like 3D printed stuff within the FDM spectrum or in the SLA spectrum now too.
Yeah. So we got it going on. All right, let's take a look at this new trailer that I threw together while I was at work. But it took some time. It took a few hours just to mess with this application to feel it out and see what we could do with this. There's some new art in here, ladies and gentlemen. So pay attention if you will. Let's do this. Pretty cool. You're muted, Brennan. Always muted.
Oh, I muted myself so you didn't hear the ice crunching, but Grimer's not here, so I'm gonna crunch away.
Yeah, so I made that on my phone. New app. If you guys are looking for an easy way to make trailers that's totally free, look up CapCut on your phone Play Store. And no voiceover, Amanda, by popular demand. So you could add voice recording, you could add videos and your own music. So that was our song. It had a stock kind of like demon laugh I used for that too. So we got Camel Moon in the chat. What's up, Camel? Amanda says, show us your Bisley wallpaper that you made with the printer. Not yet.
Yeah, we could do like fatheads too. So the printer can print 62 inches wide by however long. So like if you need like one of those giant walls that celebrities stand in front of at like award ceremonies or whatever, it has the logos on it. We do that all the time. Or like if you want like a big character cutout, for your stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we can make that wrapping paper if you want. You can make wrapping paper.
Yeah, we do wrapping paper too. That's a new thing that we've done too. The SLA thing, we could show this off. Nail Bunny was saying SLA is dope. There was a project that I was working on the side. I actually have part of it here. There's a drawing that I did last year when I was at the convention, and I thought it would be really, really cool to test out the capabilities of this new 3D artist that we're working with.
Mm-hmm.
And so we had him model one of the drawings that I did, which is on the wall. I can't show it to you now unless Phil finds it and pulls it up. So I have this 3D model we SLA printed, and then it's primered.
Yeah, look at that.
And so this is the one where it's got the flat
Flat
glass. So she's like in the shower and she's going to go, I'm going to have a piece of glass here and then paint her up and have it, up against the glass. And then maybe we'll make it into a kit or something.
In the future. And just a test, we would love to do stuff for our comic characters in the future.
Yeah.
And people need SLA printing for the stuff they're doing, they could hit us up and talk to them about that, because we've done a lot of printing, traditional printing for other CG creators, stickers. A lot of people come to us for 6 a.m. comic stickers. So if you've gotten any of books done by Sim or Edwin for his Ace campaign, Doom Fate, we did all the stickers for them, for Passion on that. So we make some really cool, very strong stickers to the stuff we're doing. They're basically like card decal quality, right, Brendan?
The stickers, yeah. A lot of people were, going back and forth on it. We have 2 different types of adhesive now. One that's more like the card decal stuff, and then one that's more of like a traditional sticker material. So we can do that.
Yeah, that's so cool. So also, more great news. We got these cards in, the corrected cards for El Dorado. The gold is all corrected. So we sold the silver ones. We sold around 70 of them. So it fully covered the cost to get the issue fixed with these. So thank you guys so much who bought a Silverado card. These are the correct version that are going to go out for the backers who were on the mailing list. Look at that.
Yeah, this looks awesome now. You know how crazy it is that that's just a silver foil underneath there, and they could basically just make the tonality just basically printing on top of the foil. That's insane.
It looks even cooler in person because you really get the foil from the background and making the character pop, because El Dorado doesn't have foil on him or behind it. And then the border is also gold too. So these are going out for the mailing list people. The silver ones are still up on the campaign. The link is in the description below if you guys still want some of those rare misprinted ones. But thank you guys so much. That was awesome to see those in and to see how well those sold and really helped us out and recoup that money. So, really cool. And then, speaking of gold, look what I got in, Brandon.
Yeah, I saw this. Have you opened it yet?
No, it's still it's still cellophane wrapped. Now this, great. I'm sure some of you guys backed this book, The Kill Journal, by our boy Adam Lawson from Gifted Rebel Studios. These were stuck on a tugboat from China on the outskirts of California for some months.
Always print domestically.
Yeah, but he got. How do you open this, Brandon? Where's my knife?
Oh, you need your karambit.
I don't know where it is. I don't know where the knife is. But this has a leather bound. What would you say? Not embossed?
Yeah, it's embossed.
I got it. We're gonna open it up. Smell that Chinese air coming out of here. Hopefully no bugs escape. Even the back has this cool bleeding eye. And all of this is pressed in, textured, embossed into the leather hardcover. Really, really cool stuff. And killing it over there, Adam is. You get some Jason. Oh, you open it up, and the first thing that, cool. They were able to put a little print inside the book. So we got a Press Acevedo print. Beautiful.
Oh, yeah, that's cool. It fits right inside the book?
Yes, yeah. Just fell right out. And then we got some Jason Krager art. Looking good. So
what was this about? What is it? Laying down or it doesn't work?
I think that was the statue because the wall. Because your butt's.
Oh no, it's gonna have a base. And then,
yeah, she'll be standing for sure.
Yeah, she'll stand, and then there'll be a piece of glass that goes here, and then you could display it like this, like the drawing. You guys see the drawing? I'm sure you saw it.
Probably last year.
And then paint it all up and stuff. It's gonna be awesome. But you could do it laying down. It works really well laying down.
All right. I'm glad Amanda's here. We're going to be talking about some opinion she has. All right. This week, a lot of crowdfunding news coming out from a YouTuber and creator. And people have talked about this, but no one's talked about Amanda's point of view on the subject. And I think it needs to be talked about. Okay. Amanda doesn't have her own channel.
I did see this.
She's a avid reader, backer, promoter. And frankly, I think the Australians are gatekeeping Amanda's opinion. This is not what we do here in the US of A. So if you guys heard, you've probably seen on Ethan's this week, Eric July came on, prominent YouTuber. I think he's also a rapper. He's a voice on YouTube that talks about pop culture and comics. I'm a comic fan. And he's going to dip his toe into creating comics now. He's realized that you're not going to be able to change the industry. So you got to, break away and do the stuff we're doing and make your own comics. But he's so big, Brandon. He has his own website. A few months ago, he broke away from Patreon, right? Because he had a big Patreon platform. He didn't like what the way they were going with things. And he said, hey, I think I can cut out the middleman. So he hired developers on his website to implement a similar subscription service that Patreon has. So you get a subscription to his website and monthly pay, and then you get content.
Yeah.
And he said that worked out really well for him. So now he basically paid in full for a comic to be made. It's all done, wrapped up, and it's going to get printed soon. And he's printing a buttload of them. He's getting a warehouse. He's putting these books in the warehouse so him and his people could fulfill when the time comes. But he said, why do crowdfunding when I can cut the middleman out and host this stuff on my own website that I already have built up and people could buy from straight from me? And a lot of people are saying, oh, that's, easy for him to do because he already has put the work in and do this stuff. And then the question is brought up again about like this Kickstarter blockchain stuff where Kickstarter, you may be able to make your own version of Kickstarter, right?
Right.
With their programming. Is that something that the community would want to see? Eric July doing his own thing. Are readers going to be keen on going to another site away from Indiegogo to support someone else? And if we all did that, there wouldn't be a central place for the readers to go that is familiar, right? It's the familiarity of it.
Yeah.
So let me throw that out at you before I get into what Amanda was saying. So what do you think about all that spaghetti I threw at you?
Well, I think that this is true. And this goes into our website, right?
Yeah.
So we just redid our website, zaidcomics.com. And on there, you have the store now. And so you could go to the store and you could buy the comic books and stuff. Now, if you're going there for comic books and stuff, just like any store, as a business, you want to entice people to buy other things while they're there. And so what I had originally done was to put my art and prints and stuff in the same storefront as the comic books, and that way, like if people go there to look for the comic books, they could also stumble across a piece of art that they like that I've drawn, maybe want to buy that also, or vice versa. If they come there for the art, then they'll see the comic books and so on. The issue with that being, some of the art that I do is racy and, maybe that'll drive away business. So you have to keep those two things separately. So you're going to lose some business by separating things in general anyway. I mean, that's pretty common knowledge. It would be kind of like, like if you have one location, it's the easiest thing. I saw her post, and she's absolutely correct with
I didn't
that.
read the post, mind you, so I didn't read it. I just saved it for today because
You didn't read it?
no,
I read it.
I
And
want to read it now. Can I read it for
okay.
you in Amanda's voice?
Yeah, go ahead.
I don't have an Amanda voice, but let's take a look at this because this is good. Good. It's good CG content. We got Amanda here. She does. She's got a big thing. We'll read. Kicking IGG to the curb? Question mark! Exclamation word! Question mark! Let me do a little shout out to Joe Ball, my boy. So what Brandon is saying is that he is a degenerate. We all knew that. My thoughts as a backer and mod / promoter. Amanda goes on to say, I could see issue with me as a backer and one that helps promote / mod other campaigns. I can go straight to IGG with everything, search a comic, copy a link, click the buy. If I had to search 75 plus different websites, it's more work. I don't have a list of set links for everyone. I look them up every single time. As far as backing, I don't always buy during the launch or the close. A lot of my purchases are after the fact as I'm thinking about them, i.e., I remember the website and go back to browse at my convenience. I'm not saying that I wouldn't buy from a specific website if the project really excited me, but I'm not sure that my purchasing would be even 25% of what it is now. Also to add to that, Indiegogo has this awesome feature where if you find something you like and maybe you want to back it in a couple of weeks, you could hit that heart by the campaign and it'll update you every time they update. So that'll in hand remind you of what's going on with that campaign. Also, a uniform website style. Everyone using something similar helps making it user-friendly for everyone and easier to keep track and check on how campaigns are doing because you are going to one site to do that. Also curious how launching and closing looks on the personal websites. We are used to the IGG style and uniformity works well to celebrate the money raised and the backers. Yeah, I think those are great points.
Yeah, it's definitely like, I mean, now malls are kind of on their way out or whatever, but like malls were a huge thing because you could go to one place, you could browse everything, you'll find stuff that you don't even know that you want or need. Here, you're going to go back to the old Wild West days of the internet by separating everything, and then everybody will have to know exactly where to go for certain stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Crowdfunding thing, like Sim was talking about how his new website, inkslayerintertainment.com, has the ability to have a crowdfunding feature on that platform on his own website. That's cool. However, he's not large enough. We're not large enough to make that successful.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what our analytics are on random backers, non-Comicsgate crowd backers.
But here's the thing, Brandon, and Bancroft talked about this this week, and looking at your campaign insights as a creator, right? It'll tell you what percentage of people just stumbled onto it, right? Through Indiegogo. It says they came in through Indiegogo.
Yeah.
For most people, it's 50-50. For us, for Bancroft, and for Rob, we all had 50-50. So it's like, how do you know if they're telling you the truth, right?
Sure.
And they could be telling you a bigger number, so you'll stay with them. That's something that is questionable. on that end. Too.
Yeah, and here it says in this this post that we're reading right here that she is going to the website and looking things up specifically, right?
Yeah.
And she's already one of the initiated, let's say. So like
Mhm.
she's kind of driving that misanalytics, right, by going to the website and then specifically searching for the names and such. So, it's hard to know though that true information. I don't know. I mean, it would be cool if there was like cgnow.net, right? It's like a unified thing. Everybody's going to be there.
Yeah.
But you're always going to have competition inside of the group where if CG Now was monetized, there would be another person going like, well, why is Bancroft getting paid to sell this other person's book and stuff like that? You know what I mean? It's like if
Mhm.
that guy was making money. But that's a bad thought. If everybody's on the ship, it should be one person could go up, like how what was it, Malin was going to make like a fulfillment center, right?
Right.
Yeah, that would have been kick ass because he's part of the group, he understands the whole movement and everything, and it's all something we want to do together. And that would have been great because the insider competition is there.
Right.
Like we're not competing with each other. We should be competing with the other guys, the big guys, and we're going to help each other out here and
So
stuff. So
as
if
a,
we
as
had
a
like a CG crowdfund, that would be
yeah,
awesome.
yeah, like a CG crowdfund platform. That would be. I mean, it's for now. This is what we're familiar with. But as a sidebar, uh, there's some people who are like Bancroft actually um, got a big shipment of Patrick Thomas Parnell's books, and he's fulfilling it for him in Australia. To cut back shipping costs to Australia. He did a bulk shipment there. RJ from Critical Blast does that in the U.S. for people outside the U.S. So Kimosabi, who's in Australia, is shipping him his Company Men books, so American backers could get that $10 shipping, which is really cool. And I think those are big steps, going forward of how people could really help the network. If Bancroft runs and produces the website, he should get something. Rick Saylor. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you're always going to have some people who are upset about whatever because they don't agree with, whatever is going on, or somebody's friends with somebody else that this person doesn't like or whatever.
Yeah.
But if you're really going to do something great, you can't let that stuff be in the way.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Amanda goes on. She says, I get that IGG is taking a huge cut and looking. Also, I wouldn't say it's huge. Would you say it's huge?
What's huge?
The cut IGG is taking?
And it's enough. Like if you have a $30,000 campaign, you only get like $24,000 of it or something like that.
I say it's enough for what IGG contributes to the campaign. Takes a huge cut, and looking at alternatives is a good thing for the creator, but don't put the cart before the horse and lose some of the things that make this feel like a community with community effort and support. Not everyone has the same result. Yeah, and I think that's a good point bringing up, where if that starts happening, you might have disconnection within creators and backers and stuff like that. I think that's something to look out for as well. And big point, her last thing about this, Brandon, I think this is a good thing to always remember. P.S. Finish your books and make them good. Sales will follow. I'm going to like that one.
Yeah, that's the important part, right? Is to follow through on your stuff.
Yeah, and when
you could have the coolest looking car with 3 wheels and a motorcycle engine in it that gets you over 70 miles to the gallon, and it's made out of space-aged plastic, and maybe you're a woman that used to be a guy or something, right? And you're trying to sell this car, and you're like hardcore, and everybody's all about it, and then you never make the car, and then you end up working in like a flower shop or something because everybody hates you and you're on the run from the FBI for fraud.
Yeah, new television show coming to ABC this fall. That's the pitch for it. People are saying pay Bancroft and Foster's. In my opinion, all CG creators need to work together. So low we fall together.
Solo we fall, comma, together we succeed.
Rick Saylor. Those commas, brother. Jaro's in the chat. I saw him. It's good to see him. Hail Jaro. Aaron Calamari says, Ripa isn't CG, though. He's just an independent YouTuber. Yeah, I mean, that's... So Eric July also goes by Young Ripa. I think that's his stage name. I mean, he's hella friendly with everybody. And I think he would consider himself CG. I'm not sure. I don't know about that. But that, he's, Rob was saying, I don't know if people could do this, getting developers to make a website. But if the people like him, he has the resources to do that. He says he's putting like $100,000 into his website to do something like this. If he has this, the resource and the grind to do that, that's awesome. It's just like everything. Like everything is different for everyone. But I think Amanda brings up a good point where you got to think about things as a whole, and what could come about if everybody just splits up for their own website, just so they could get their percentage back from Indiegogo. I think we're very young, still in our infancy of putting stuff out, and I think just keep on. That's what I'm gonna do. What do you think, Brandon?
Yeah, I mean that's the thing. There's a comment here that the community is on YouTube, not Indiegogo, though. Not everybody's on YouTube either. Some people are just on Twitter. Some people are moving to whatever other places and stuff. And you're always like following everybody everywhere is difficult to do.
Yeah,
and like specific sales from specific websites are going to be difficult. So like some creators put their overstock on eBay because it's a common thing. Everybody already knows how to use eBay. Everybody probably already has PayPal accounts. If you do, it's that stuff that you're already used to is important to business. You want to make it as easy as possible for people to buy your stuff. Like impulse purchases are so much easier now on the internet because you don't have to get your credit card out. Your credit card information saved in PayPal, or it's saved on that website. It might be saved on Indiegogo or whatever, and you don't even have to think about it. You could just go through and press 5 buttons, and then you're solid. You're good to go. Splitting stuff up and making things different is not advisable in business. This is why most businesses that are big companies and stuff like that, they make their buildings exactly the same so that no matter what town you're in or wherever you're at, you're comfortable going in there, because it's uncomfortable going to a new place.
For sure. If you could afford to print and promote without crowdfunding, you leave it behind. If you need to, you use it.
Yeah, but promotion, part of the promotion is the race to crowdfund. That's part of that let's get everybody over here and together, and we're going to show these other people that we're going to raise more money than these other books and stuff like that.
Camaraderie with it.
Yeah.
The
That's how you also get like super backers, where people are backing the project like 10, 20 times because they want to see it go over these numbers. If you're just on a store buying a copy of the comic, you're not going to buy 20 issues of the comic because there's no big thermometer,
Right,
going
you
up
get,
saying
and that's
like,
the
"Hey,
thing
we're gonna
too.
go."
You have the stretch goals you could do, which I'm sure you could do on your own thing. But I think right now CG's at a really great place where you had that camaraderie, and think of all the awesome memories people have of watching these monstrous streams, where the launches or closeouts, and that I think that builds that strength and team effort. And you make those awesome memories. If everyone splits up, that's shattering. Like Amanda's saying, having to remember all these different websites is very. It could be detrimental in the long run to the strength of CG. I think that's what she's getting at too, and it coming straight from a backer, avid promoter. Right there. Let's see, Aaron. I think CG will fall apart if we all start using different platforms. Yeah, I think that's what she's getting at.
It's a fair argument.
Mhm.
It's just like many, many things like that. You start splitting stuff up, could get pretty hard to find things then. I think it's important for creators to have their own websites if they want to, so that they could go and sell other things,
Mhm.
um,
Yeah.
peripherals and stuff like that. Like we're definitely going to lose t-shirt sales and stuff by having our t-shirts on the Zaid Comics website, because people are
Mhm.
going to have to know specifically to go there instead of accidentally getting some sales on Etsy or accidentally getting sales on eBay or whatever. Um,
But I think that's, then you uh, got to adapt to that and think of more creative ways where it's like, okay, this is specifically a shirt that's only going to be on this campaign right now, and then when the
right.
campaign's over, you can put it over to your website, and then you do stuff like that. Um, I think that really works, and I really like the way that things are going now, where people are starting to make their own websites. The help of CG now .net is great. That's why we always have it in the description below for our videos. I always put that in there because there's over 50 books on there now, and who knows if people like we've gotten recently some Magic Hop new backers, and they could have came from the CG Now website. I wish there was a way to track that too. That would be really cool.
You should be able to, if there's enough of them and it's on the count, it should say came from this specific
That's
website.
true. On Indiegogo, yeah, it would
Yeah.
tell you if it recognizes that. But that brings us to our next thing, Brandon. If we're done with this topic, and Amanda
Yeah.
I bet you Amanda's not even in the chat anymore.
Nah,
She
she's gone.
probably left us for some bigger stream. We know how she is. But yeah, there's CG Now right there. Great name, great title. There's no better title in CG websites than this. It's huge. It's a huge title. We love it. So talking about that is, I don't know if you noticed this, but I changed the title of the stream, and this is what I was originally going to have it as because it's more of a shocking clickbait title. Is Closing Magic Cop 2.
Yeah, this is it's going to be cool. We've recently sold some, I think, on like the idea that it is closing out. People wanting to help the number get a little bit higher, just so that we could show that we're
Yeah, I
so
think
much
we mentioned
cooler.
it last week or maybe in our Monday video. If you guys haven't watched that, we mentioned that we're closing Magic Cop 2 this week because we have launched the Amanda is a stream size queen. There we go. Because we relaunched our website so you guys could buy books from the website. So on the stream tonight, we're going to be pushing the end campaign button, and then this site tells me that it'll take up to 3 business days to actually close. So there will be a little bit of time left, but we like literally this morning sold a Magic Cup pack, Brandon.
Oh yeah. Package that up tonight.
Yeah, we have to package that up. Magic Cup pack. Everybody, the Magic Cups are still on the campaign. But after we close this campaign, it'll switch over to the website where everybody's going to be able to get the stuff from there. And this past, what was it, Tuesday or something, we packaged some books out because we got a couple sales, and I picked up a Magic Cop 2 book, and that thing it's over 100 pages, right? It's a thick boy, as we call him. But I was just looking at him like, Brandon, this book is freaking awesome. Like, the cover quality just feels so nice. The colors on the cover, the Kelsey Shannon cover. We actually sent a bunch of books to Kelsey too as some comps, and our colorist. So we were packaging actually a lot of books we sent out this week. And I'm like, yeah, this is just it's so awesome. It's such a monster. And all those pages that you did for the book, it's so cool to look at and look back and be like, yeah, Brandon did 200 and something pages for the last 2 years,
Yeah.
How's it feel?
I think it's awesome. I wish I was doing the next one right now, but we got other stuff going on, so
yeah, I
just can't wait. I just want to get into
only
the next
one writer, Brandon.
Magic Cop. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, so we picked up the Magic Cop books, and we were just like,
Oh, this is really cool.
and if you guys got yours, I'm sure you had the same reaction. Or if you're going to buy them in the future, that's what it's going to feel like. It's going to be great.
Hopefully.
Yeah. Admiral Wacka says Magic Cop is sick.
Oh,
right,
thank you.
Thank you.
I enjoy it. I enjoy drawing it, and it's something super unique, I think, especially in the comic book world.
Yeah, I was talking to Shant and Jetty last night, and he was like, yeah, between your two IPs, like Magic Cop and the Lost Pages, both of them are like so you guys, like us, like they're totally different from each other, but they're both just us. And that's what we want to bring, and you're talking to guys like Joe Ball. I showed him one of the pages from that People Ash Can. It was like this page or something, and it had like the zip tone on it because he does the zip tone digitally. And I showed Joe, and he's like, dude, I'm seeing like the Zayd Comics kind of or Lost Pages house style where everything kind of looks like it fits together, even though it's different artists. We're trying to get that style down for the stuff we put out. So yeah. What up, Henry Bemis? What's up, brother? Yeah, people coming in late here. We got Felix Haas in the chat. Who else came in? Admiral. Keenba's here as well, doing the. What is that, Brandon?
I think it's like this. Woo!
It's goal. Yeah, that's what that is. Yeah, thanks for tuning in. Yeah, so we got.
Or maybe that's the orb. If you had your hands like this and the orb was floating between your hands.
Oh, pondering the orb.
Yeah.
Let's see. We got some orb action here.
There it is.
You actually see the orb right there.
Yeah, you got to see the orb. That's the important part.
The orb is all and powerful. Odd jobs. Who would win in a fight, RoboCop or Magic Cop?
I was thinking it would be funny to have like a RoboCop style character in Magic Cop, and then it would be like John Henry Steel Driving Man competition where they have to like solve the same crime at the same time, and a Magic Cop has to prove himself that he's better than the robot.
But what would the Magic Cop equivalent to a robot be?
Well, you would have it as like a robot, but he'd be like magical powered or something. He's like running on magic or something.
Like a what are those? A homunculus?
Like a golem?
Yeah, but there's this thing called a homunculus.
That's a hilarious name.
Homunculus. I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. Anybody out there read Hellboy? There's a character in Hellboy whose name's like George this something. Let me see this. Hellboy. George?
Yeah, see, we got a golem here. Known
George.
Jewish man, Howl Comics. He says a golem.
Yeah, golems are a Jewish creature.
This guy, Henry Bemis, says homunculus.
Was it him? Homunculus? You guys know what the Hellboy character I'm talking about? Is more of a Frankenstein. Homunculus. Well, I looked up homunculus, and the definition is a very small human or humanoid. Homunculus Hellboy.
It'd be like Echoes of the Fourth Magic by R.A. Salvatore, where the best magic is just a gun. That's right.
Yeah. So I was right. It was Roger the Homunculus from Hellboy. So he's like a mash of dirt in a humanoid figure or humanoid form, and then Liz, the chick with the fire, her fire goes into his chest and then brings him to life.
That's pretty cool.
So he has like a fake soul that's moving him around. So yeah, maybe that would be like our RoboCop. But we have ideas with kind of like remember the Magnum PI character we wanted to do.
Yeah.
And the Van Helsing character.
Yeah, there's tons of stuff for that universe.
Tin Man Cop?
Yeah, Tin Man Cop.
Yeah, here's a picture of Roger from BPRD. Roger. The thing about him is
every other character from that series.
Yeah, but the difference here, Brandon, is he has a door knocker on his crotch.
That's really weird.
There you go. Look at that.
He's like a screw-on head character.
Yeah. You know that. So there it is. The Homunculus and Magic Cop 3. Dude, Magic Cop 3.
Magic Cop 3, yeah. Maybe this year.
Probably not.
Whoa. We could start it.
Oh yeah, we'll definitely get working on it for sure. I actually, big news yesterday while I was at work. I watched some wrestling, but also I got started on the Lost Pages 3, the first scripting of Lost Pages 3.
Before Magic Cop 3?
Yes. Yeah. Because where this ends, this story, there's an epilogue. That's going to be the beginning of the Lost Pages 3. So I need some pages down so that Booty Juice Dan Dahl could get to drawing after he's done finishing up his work on the Lost Pages 3.
Silhouette finally gets married.
Maybe. I don't know if he could ever love again.
Yeah, that's funny.
Roger.
What's that from?
That's Roger, because he's got that door knocker on his crotch.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
They're my dick. Forget Philip, I'll hire you, Brandon. We already tried that, Aaron.
Yeah. Didn't work.
Didn't work out well.
It's all right. I'll probably only ever draw Magic Cop ever.
You drew I'll pull up your drawing you did.
I drew the pianist.
No. The thing you posted today.
Oh, yeah, sure. You can look at that.
So Brandon,
sometimes I draw these pinups.
He's only drawing characters that are connected to Sylvester Stallone.
Yeah, that's right.
Now we need a female Cobra, a female Rambo.
Mm-hmm.
And these are things you can put in
Expendables characters.
A whole
Stop or My Mom Will Shoot characters.
Jesus Christ. So here it is. This is what do you have a name for her?
Yeah, it's Lieutenant Lelina Huxley.
Demolition Woman.
It's from Demolition Man.
Yeah, inspired by Demolition.
One of the greatest movies of all time, actually. Yeah, it's so good. It's like, I don't think it was made to be the best. It just turned out to be the best. Yeah. You got Wesley Snipes in one of his best roles, right? It's probably a better character than Blade. And then you got Sylvester Stallone, a little tamed down, which is always cool. You got, a reasonable Sylvester Stallone being a little funny, still a badass. You got Sandra Bullock when she was hot. You got
She was good looking in that.
Hmm?
She was good looking in that.
Yeah, and then the naivete made her even more hot. Yeah, the three seashells. And then we got Dennis Leary, who's like, he's one of those characters like
Crazy.
American Psycho, and Tyler Durden. He's that guy that you identify with, where it's like, no, this guy's, he's too crazy or whatever, and you're like, that guy's literally me. Or he wants to, look at porno mags and smoke a cigar the size of Cincinnati and cover himself in green Jello and run naked down the street.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he also lives in a sewer under the ground.
Well, he does what he has to do, You either live by the Cocteau plan or you go down there, live with him, maybe starve to death.
He eat some rats.
Yeah.
Eat some rats. Yeah, everybody check out Demolition Man.
We got a super chat here for $1.
Oh. How many more? This is from Sumo Thori, $1. Thanks for the super chat. How many more hours you guys need?
Yeah, I don't know. Let me, I can check
what?
that. For monetization.
Oh, that's a good question. I have no idea what you were talking about, but that makes sense. He probably used all of his characters for that $1, so he couldn't type any more words.
Right. We did gain. We're at 1,040 subscribers. You know what's weird? After you hit 1,000 subscribers, it seems like you only go up in increments of 10 now.
Right. Yeah. Well, that's
I don't know
all.
if that's true, but that's weird, and that's what's happening to us.
So what do we need? How many?
I'm looking. My computer is a little slow because it's only a 1.75 gigahertz processor.
So last week we put up the X-Men video. If you guys haven't watched that, please go watch the X-Men video. One of my finest editing jobs I've done.
That's
and then
fun.
tonight I'm gonna be editing another video. It's like half edited.
And so
So,
we need 317 watch hours.
What?
Public watch hours.
We need 317?
Yeah.
That's good.
We have 3,683 out of 4,000.
All right. Yeah, we could do that, guys. So I'm going to be posting another arcade and comics video tomorrow. I got to get on finishing that tonight. But yes, so everybody watch that when it pops up around sometime in the afternoon. Yeah, so we're going to go over here, guys.
Yeah, you got Rob Schneider. Yes. You got Bob Cobb.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think his name is Roy Cobb. I think it's Bob Cobb.
I don't even know who Bob Cobb is.
Yeah, he's the old black guy in Demolition Man. He was the pilot in the beginning of the movie when Demolition Man jumps out of the helicopter.
All right. I'm going to push this button, Brandon. We're requesting to opt out and closing in demand.
Let's do it.
You guys ready?
Yeah. Yes, they do.
In-demand campaign opt-out for Magic Up 2 White Lines of Zade Comics. Wait, I have to push start?
Start, press enter.
I'm going to click start. What is it? Are you opting out? Moving to my own site? Should do that, right?
Feels too expensive.
Loss of Facebook pixel integration.
That sounds weird.
We already fulfilled. Moving to my own site, right? Or just other?
No, yeah, we're moving it to our own site.
Moving to my own site. Submit. Thank you for your feedback. All right, there we go, everybody. So it'll be down in 3 business days. We'll get there. But I'm glad you guys could be here with us.
Yeah.
When we did it. That was anticlimactic. No countdown or nothing.
We have a fireworks display scheduled in July.
Mhm.
It was the soonest we could get it planned, though. So, like, wait for that, and then when you see them, you'll be like, "Oh yeah, that was the Magic Cop campaign closing out."
Exactly. So, I mean, that's it, everybody. That is the Diaz Brothers show for this week. We got a young John Dillard in the chat. What's up? Looking forward to your book, brother. It was the best of times. It was the best of times.
It was the blurst of times.
Dillard's making fried peanut butter and banana sandwiches. Life is good. That's good to hear, man. Yeah,
Sounds interesting.
I'm gonna get some Chinese food, I think, tonight with the lady, the missus. But guys, thank you for being here. Hit that like, subscribe, and go watch. If there's nothing else to watch, even if there is other stuff to watch, take 10 minutes out of your night and go watch the X-Men video, the X-Men arcade game video that we put up last week. It's doing awesome. A lot of people are digging it. There's lots of comments on it. And then we also did a taste test video of the Diablo Arby's sandwich today. We just put it up before the stream. Go watch that. One's a really quick one. Watch that. We're trying to get these watch hours up to get monetized, because we already have over 1K subs. And thank you guys so much for that. I want to give a big the chat, and we guys will see you Monday for a stream and tomorrow for a new arcade and comics video. Yeah, everyone go over to Ott and Stuff show tonight and drop the Zaid raid in the chat. Let them know we sent you. But until next time, everybody, we'll see you later.
Connor, I know the media has a ton of questions for you, so I just want to ask you, what do you think of this turnout?
Fuck the Diaz brothers, yeah? Fuck those cockroaches!